Welcome back. Due to some technical fault, last video was stopped. Sorry for interruption. Beta, we were talking on the topic of the followers of Buddhism. Now, in this video, I am going to discuss about the three types of architectural building of Buddhism. First of all, Chaitya. Second is Stup, and third is Vihar or monasteries. But in our society, so many places are introduced as a holy place, as a sacred place. It may be trees, it may be some Vedika like structure, it may be some mountain, it may be some building. These all types of buildings or sites are generally famous in our society as a pilgrims center. Pilgrim center means what? In a time in the past, any pious soul or God traveled across around this holy pious site. Similarly, in Buddhism, some important sites like Lumbini, like Sarnath, like Bodh Gaya, like Bharhut, like Kushinagar. These all are very, very important sites of the Buddhism. And in these all sites, there is a building constructed which is known as Chaitya. What is the meaning of Chaitya? Chaitya is a prayer hall. It's a holy place. And in this Chaitya constructed for the worshipping activity, the Karle Chaitya, Bharhut Chaitya are very famous in the Buddhist world. Second is Stup. Stup is a Sanskrit word, means the heap, means a hemisphere like structure. This is a hemisphere like structure. Okay, this is a hemisphere like structure, and this umbrella like structure is known as the and. It is known as and. Then after, on this a structure constructed like a balcony on these dome like structures, hemisphere like structure, it is known as the Harmika. It is place of the balcony of the god. And then after, the top of the Harmika like place, and umbrella like some structure is constructed, which is known as the Yasti or Chhatri. This Chhatri is a symbol to receive the divine light from the sky, which connect this structure. But there is a circular path around this structure, and this is known as the circular path. The pilgrims just move around this structure, and it is a symbol of the movement of earth around the sun. means it is an spiritual round of this structure. But this structure generally constructed on a relics of Buddha, remains of the Buddha, or the great Buddhist monk. In Sutta Pitak, the closest people, Anand asked to Gautam Buddha, what happened the piece of bodies after the death? Gautam Buddha said, it should be protected in a holy casket box, which could be made by the copper or the bronze, and then after it could be kept in the center, and this holy means hemisphere like structure can be made. So this is a symbol of meditation, worshipping. Similarly, the stupas are generally made on the external parts body of the Gautam Buddha, like hair, like nail, like teeth, in a casket box. And some very famous stupas of the India are Sanchi Stup, Sarnath Stup, Bodh Gaya Stup, Kushinagar Stup, Nalanda Stup, Amravati Stups. These all are so many stups. Beta, these all stups are made by a collection of property. These stups could be constructed by the donation of kings, by the donation of rich persons, by the donation of craftsmen, sometime by the donation of bhikshu and bhikshuni, also donated for making this structure. An evidence of a gateway of this Sanchi Stupa. As you know, around the Sanchi Stupa there are four gateways. There are four gateways in four directions, very beautifully decorated. And this gateway, one gateway was constructed by the donation of ivory craft person of विदिशा. विदिशा के जो क्राफ्टमैन थे उनके डोनेशन के द्वारा दिस गेटवे was constructed. Beta, in the construction of this stup, parts of stups also mentioned the name of donor, what their business, what their source of income, these all are mentioned in this stups. Here a question, how this stup discovered? Actually, in the discovery of stup, very important role made by the Mekanji. Mekanji was a famous British employee of Madras. In 1796, he saw the remains of the ruins of Amravati in Andhra Pradesh. But he was unable to propagate the information of this visit. Then after, in 1854, the commissioner of Guntur district, the Elliot, play important role in the conservation of this Amravati stups, because the rooms of Amravati Stups was just in very destroyed condition. Already some pieces was used for the decoration of some museum of Madras, Kolkata, and even London or Paris. No one was play important role. No one was took an important steps to conserve this Amravati Stupa. But in H.L. Cole, a very famous archaeologist who play important role to protect this stupa, and he focused on the protection. But before so many pieces of this Amravati Stupa destroyed, and then after no one was like a Shah Jahan Begum who protected the Sanchi Stupa for the Amravati. So Amravati Stupa was not so lucky than the Sanchi Stupa. But this is the process of discovery of this Sanchi Stupa. Now I would like to share some symbols of the Sanchi Stupa. As for example, in the Sanchi Stupa on the wall there were so many pictures are depicted, and the depiction of these pictures are explained by ordinary. This is only for the decoration of the stupas. But when in past these all pictures were compared with the Jataka story, mainly the Besantak Jataka story, then so many pictures are correlated with this story. As for example, in the gateway of Sanchi Stupa, so many animals, the pictures of animals are constructed, like elephant, like lion, like horse. These all are the symbol of the Jataka story. The elephant was mentioned in this story as a symbol of wisdom, power. So this personality of Gautam Buddha was also a symbol of wisdom. As we know, the Ganesha is the god of wisdom. Okay, so similarly in this story also mentioned elephant in the symbol of wisdom and power. Lion, fearless. Abhay, symbol of Abhay and power. Ashwa is a symbol of motion, gati, progress, speed. Similarly, some trees are also depicted on the wall of this Sanchi Stupa, and these trees are compared with the Bodhi Vriksha of Bodhiya under the people tree when Gautam Buddha got the enlightenment, and then Siddhartha famous in form of the Buddha. Similarly, some pictures are also depicted on the wall, like the two elephant sprinkling the water on a woman. The woman introduced as a Mahamaya, the mother of Gautam Buddha. And this picture is also compared with the folk story, which is very famous in our Hindu rituals also, the Gaj Lakshmi. This Gaj Lakshmi is a symbol of prosperity, happiness. Another picture, in the gateway, a beautiful woman swings through the branches of trees. This woman is looking very irrelevant, because such type of woman no need to picture in this Buddhist like simple or non-luxurious buildings. But after that, this picture was introduced as a picture of Shal Bhanjika, which is the symbol of prosperity, happiness. When she touched the tree, then there were so many flowers, so many fruits can be possible. So this Shal Bhanjika is famous for this way, according to the Jataka story. Similarly, beta, some snakes is symbol of the worshipping of Nag Panchami, Ferguson. So Ferguson, a famous archaeologist, mentioned the Sanchi Stupa, the region of this, in this region, the Nag Panchami was very famous. So this is a symbol of worshipping. Similarly, some other pictures you can see which is very famous in this regard. This is a symbol of this Toran Dwar. This is the picture of so many Jataka story you can say, and this is a picture of Shal Bhanjika. You can say this picture is Shal Bhanjika in your book, and this is the picture of Gaj Lakshmi. This is the picture of Gaj Lakshmi, okay, and this is the picture of Gaj Lakshmi, and this is the picture of worshipping of the snakes, Shesh Nag. So these are some symbols, these are some themes. Now I would like to share some another thing, like after Sanchi Stupa, what are some important sites of this stupa, of this place. First of all, I would like to show the map of India. Beta, this is in this picture, this is the Lumbini, this is the Sravasti, this is the Sarnath, here the Chaitya. In Andhra Pradesh, Amravati. In Nasik, in Maharashtra, in Madhya Pradesh, this is the Sanchi, which already we have discussed some places. And in map, we can also locate these pictures. As I said, first of all, this is the Sravasti. Second, this is the Lumbini. This is the Sarnath. This is the Sanchi. This is the Bharhut. This is the Sanchi. And this is the Kushinagar. This is Amravati, and this is Nasik. First is, you can say, first is, these are the symbols. I will give this question for the mapping work in a class. So these are some important information about the Buddhism which we should know. Okay, thank you, have a nice day.